Hi cuties, this is your daily dose of Q. We're walking right now. I'm walking in circles. Well, squares, really, around the whole apartment complex here. See all the apartments up there and over here. I don't live in either of these buildings. I'm in the one way over there. We're walking in circles, so I'm just trying to clear my head, processing things, because right now it's a really pressured time. I can't figure out which hand I want to hold this in right now. I don't think my pants are fitting me anymore. That's a good sign though, right? It's kind of falling down. We might have problems, but yeah, so walking in circles, squares, shape of some sort, and pacing. We'll call it pacing in a straight line. Not really straight line. Pacing forward. I don't know the words anymore, but trying to think right now because I have to decide if I want to recontract or not. And there's a lot of me going, I have both sides of why it's a good idea to recontract and why it's a bad idea. So, because contrary to popular belief, I don't like teaching. I don't like being a teacher. I never really wanted to be a teacher. I want to be a translator. By the way, we're playing speed laundry right now. Laundry's still going. Now we're at my apartment building. I'm over there in the corner. Way over there. That's mine. So yeah, I'm in debates about recontracting and whether or not I want to go home or not, because I know everybody knows I love Japan and stuff, but my original plan for teaching, or not teaching, for translating after teaching, that's what I meant to say, it's not going to happen. I don't think so. I'm not good enough at Japanese. I'm good at Japanese. I'm really good at conversational. And that's something that a lot of people think they don't understand. Because everyone's like, but you're so fluent in Japanese. No, I'm not fluent. Fluency means that I'll be able to, understand newspapers and stuff. And be able to write a lot of kanji. And understand, the news and all that stuff. And I'm not good at that stuff. I'm really not. And I haven't been studying. That's my own fault, but I don't take a class. And I'm not a good self-studier, obviously. So I am great for conversation. I'm not great for the more business side that is required for being a translator. As much as I really want to be one, the only thing I could do is fan subbing, and that doesn't pay, really. Not lucratively anyway, not enough for me to support myself. And also if I were going to do anything here, I need a work visa. And the only thing that's really available for foreign people here is teaching. And I don't want to teach. I hate teaching. I really hate it. I'm not bashing the whole JET program, what it stands for. I've never liked teaching. I never wanted to be a teacher. It's for a certain type of people, and I'm not that type of people. I'm good with my job. I'm just a good actress about it. And when I smile and play with the kids and stuff, it's just acting. I don't actually really want to do it. So, but, I'm secure here. I have income. I can continuously pay off school loans, and I can travel around Japan. That's what I really like doing. I like traveling. I like doing the taiko thing. I like making YouTube videos and stuff, but none of these are going to keep me here with a job. None of them do. I've tried looking. It's not going to happen. Seriously, pants. I've been struggling with my pants this whole time. These are workout pants, but they're not fitting me anymore. That's a good thing, though. I think I need to re-sew them somehow and make them smaller so they fit me. Yay for losing weight, but not so good for walking around and almost flashing people. It's not a good thing. So anyways, I did want to ask, if I did go home, would you guys keep watching? Because I know that a lot of people watch me because I have information about Japan and I live in Japan and I can answer things. I mean, I can still answer questions about it. I'm still very knowledgeable about the culture here. And I'll be knowledgeable. I'm not going to suddenly lose that knowledge when I go back. If I ever go back. I don't know. If, when. I don't know. But I've got a lot of stress about it right now. And strain. I would probably be a lot less paranoid. I'm not really that paranoid. I mean, just like, you know, with people staring at you. I wouldn't get stared at so often in America. I'd still get stared at, but not to the extent that I do here. So, I don't know. Just really frustrated, and I have to get this done. I have to sign my paperwork like tomorrow because my supervisor is demanding it. That's the thing that kind of annoys me, is how they demand that it gets done now. And it's like, no, we're supposed to have till this date to do it. But as soon as they get the paperwork in December, they're like, okay, are you staying or going? And it's like, can you give me some time to think, please? I mean, the first year wasn't a problem because I was like, yeah, I'm staying, great. Love this, it's awesome. But a lot of my schools have taken the turn for the worst, behaviorally wise, and it's not a great environment to work in. I'm working with some people that I don't particularly like working with. I mean, they're good and stuff, but I get very bored in some classes, and sometimes students just act out too much, and it's like, I can't work in an environment like this. How am I supposed to teach them if they're seriously being bad children? I don't know. So, I'm just kind of thinking now. And I feel like maybe I've already made a decision. I just don't want to admit it to myself. Because when I was in America, everyone knew me as the Japan girl. This is the girl who's going to Japan, and she's all about Japan. And I always said, like, oh, I'm always going to live in Japan and stuff. And that was just, you know, naive college Stephanie, who didn't really know too much, who'd only been there a year before, and had a great first year in study abroad. And it was a phenomenal first year in study abroad. And I've had phenomenal times here. I've done a lot of stuff I didn't think I do. You know, like, I went and saw a whirlpool and, you know, a lot of stuff that I'm just not thinking of everything. I still have stuff that I want to do. Like, I've never been to Hiroshima. I want to do that. And I've got plans to do that. Trying to. And, you know, and the YouTube thing really kind of took off a bit for me this year. I didn't expect it to, but it did. So thank you all for watching up to this point, and hopefully continue watching. But I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to sign to recontract or not recontract. That's up in the air. So I'd like your opinion. Just not like, you should do this, or just tell me if you'd keep watching. That's all I want to know from you. Would you keep watching if I was making videos in America? That's all I'd like to know, really. I don't want to ask you, what should I do? Should I stay or go? Because that's my decision. And I should be the one deciding that. So, I will keep doing YouTube videos. I'm just curious if you would stick around. Because I like doing YouTube. I like making videos. Kind of wish I could get paid for YouTube. But don't nearly have the numbers for that. And I don't really care about numbers personally. I care about how good the fans are. What's the proper word for it? Like, how solid of viewers and how loyal they are. That's what I care about. I could have I could have one person watching, but as long as they watched every video and were like always, you know, curious and wanted to see me on YouTube, I would probably still do it. But I obviously have more than one person watching, but not enough to get paid, unfortunately. That would make life a lot easier. I could do a lot more if I got paid by YouTube, I bet. Do a lot more traveling, show you guys a lot more of Japan that I wish I could show you, but don't have the funds to do that. So this is becoming really long, so I'm gonna go. Just continue pacing around outside. Even though I should be inside editing tomorrow's video. It'll be a weird video tomorrow. Very weird video. Just putting that out there. So yeah, I'm gonna go. But what would you watch if I was in America? Answer me that. I'd still probably make a lot of stuff about Japan. But, you know, it's my channel, I do what I want. So I'm gonna go now and stop rambling. Okay, bye.